Craig Trudell, Bloomberg's managing editor for global business coverage in the Americas, joins us. And Craig, you've covered cars for us in Europe, in Asia, in the U.S. How is the market responding to this $640,000 EV?
Not great. I mean, in short, I mean, this is just a vehicle that does not look very Ferrari-like. It has a lot of superlatives to it in terms of, biggest, heaviest, first five-seater as well. And yet, I think while there's a lot to like about the interior of this vehicle, I think the exterior in particular is getting a lot of polarizing reviews where people are comparing this to a higher-end Nissan Leaf or a Honda, which is just not the sort of comparisons you like to hear if you're in Maranello.
Or a bar of soap, even. Just with this, Craig, because you've seen a lot of the luxury car makers just back off and have varying strategies over EVs in general. So this car, what does it take for it to be successful? Can it not just have a handful of people, or more than a handful, who say, I want something unique on the road that shows that I've bought this Ferrari EV, and that be enough to make this investment worthwhile? I
do think that's a great question to sort of set expectations for this, where a lot of manufacturers have swung and missed when it comes to higher-end electric vehicles. Ferrari, they don't necessarily have to sell a ton of these to be able to sort of declare victory here. This is a model where I would suspect even in the range of like 500 units at the price they're looking for, they're going to be quite happy with that. And if you're setting up your sort of sales strategy at Ferrari to say that in order to sort of get an allotment for other vehicles that sort of Ferrari purists are more interested in, you have to have one of these. You're going to have some well-heeled consumers who are going to be more than happy to put in for it. Even at that price point.
People who aren't, obsessive don't know that if you want to get the V12, the latest top-of-the-line Apex Predator Ferrari, you have to buy an entry-level model first.
The Hermes model. They do the same thing. You want the best Birkin, you got to buy a weird canvas one first.
Exactly, but you can get an Amalfi for what, like 300 grand, right? You don't need to be spending $650 on a car to get into the $650,000 car club.
Yeah, this is going to be fascinating to watch, because I do think that there are a lot of people who are sort of reacting to this as sort of an abomination, and yet there are going to be some absolute there will be some interest in getting the first Ferrari. It is a vehicle that is going to sort of make history for this company, regardless of how the sort of instant reactions are to the looks of this vehicle.